Hi guys, Larry the Butcher here as usual with your March 23rd COVID-19 and retail update. I think I made it to work on time today. I woke up on time, but things are getting dumber before they get better. So I'm in Ontario, in Canada. The province of Ontario, the province, that's a problem with going live. I can't edit out my mistakes. So the province of Ontario just declared that by midnight tomorrow, all non-essential businesses are to shut down. What's left as essential is gas, groceries, pharmacy, and the transport links, supposedly. As far as I know, there is some speculation, but either the Liquor Control Board of Ontario, which is we call the liquor store, is possibly going to close, or they may be pulled with essential services because in times like this, and if you want to maintain your scruples, having a drink at night might be a good thing. And the beer store is looped in there as well. So we'll find out. My suspicion is they'll remain open, but who knows? So, like I said, things are going to get dumber before they get better. 78 new cases reported in Ontario last night. I am still healthy. I'm grateful for that. I'm not wearing a mask at work. I've been washing my hands regularly. I have directed my staff to wear gloves now and to change them regularly and to wash their hands. I am staying 6 feet away from the customers, and I can tell you with 100%, I'm pretty sure that I've been exposed to it. Oakville, Ontario is where I work. I'm about 20 minutes from Pearson International Airport. Oakville's affluent. It's a business center, so people are coming and going all the time. I guess I'm grateful that I didn't end up going to St. Petersburg because I could be stuck there. And I don't necessarily have the resources to be stuck somewhere for 3 weeks. You know what? I feel a sense of panic, and I don't think I need to. So it's my mind battling other things, I think. The majority of people are following the rules. A lot of people are wearing masks, and I don't necessarily think they should. But you know what? You can take whatever precaution you want to. Driving home, it's raining out. The highway is bare. I'm getting like 700 kilometers out of a tank right now. It's incredible. I would normally get like 550. It's the lack of traffic that's doing it too. I'll just 105, 110 kilometers an hour, which is like 63 to 67 miles an hour, and we're just going for it. We weren't busy today. At least we weren't busy up until when I left a few minutes ago. Although I think it's going to start to get busy. Panic is set in at the liquor store. They've got lineups and they're only allowing 10 people in at a time. And if you want to prevent, this social distancing or whatever, you know what, it makes some sense. I might go get some more beer tomorrow. I've got 3 6-packs. Corona's one of them, too. I'm really poking the bear. I don't quite know how this is going to play out. Like, one of my small suppliers have shut down until further notice. A couple of days ago I said, don't worry about the food supply. And now I'm worried about the food supply. If a small supplier shuts down, are the big guys going to shut down? Are staff going to walk off the job because of the risk? Our large-scale production facilities, do they have everything in place to prevent the spread? I know your hairnets and gloves are in there all the time, but what about masks? If the masks get dirty, because production facilities, do they have enough to last the day? I don't have those answers, and I kind of wish I did, because maybe it would put me at ease. Maybe I could put you at ease. I think I want to say this is way out of hand, but I don't know, and I'm not a doctor. And as always, I recommend YouTubers like Chubby Emu, who's an ER doctor, and Midlife Crisis, who actually suspected that he had COVID-19. I haven't watched his update yet. He may have it, he may not have it. He was on television. I want everyone to be safe. I don't think the world community should go through this, but we are. And wash your damn hands, I guess, is the biggest thing that we can get from this. Schools in Ontario are now closed until further notice, which I am thinking means they won't be back till September. Because we're supposed to be open again on Monday. No, next Monday. Next Monday. Customers have been very understanding. You know what? I'm really, really grateful for all my customers. They've been patient. They've been understanding. I've had no one snap at me. Everyone has been understanding of the plight of everyone else. And, we put limits on purchases at our store, and most people have adhered to it. I had one guy, we had just put the signs up, limit of 2 per package to support everyone in the community. And the guy took half my boneless chicken breast, and I'm bringing this product out, and I'm like, how's it going, sir? And he's like, okay. And I'm like, I don't know if you noticed, but we have a sign up requesting that everyone adhere to 2 packages per item so that everyone can have something in their pantries. And he told me to go pound sand, or, well, he didn't say that, but he said GFY. You can figure that out. I went to go get some pasta sauce today, and we didn't have any on the counter. It's what did I do yesterday? I had the PC Optimum points, which is a rewards program with Loblaws companies, and I used the whole $60 last night. Bought cannellonis, some chicken lasagna. I bought pizza pockets because my wife likes pizza pockets. Oh, I bought my wife some alcohol-free wine because, she's 6 months pregnant and would occasionally like to feel like an adult. My dad owns a butcher shop in Niagara Falls. Some of you guys know. I've mentioned it a couple times, and I'm in the Outs with my family, and I've contemplated reaching out. I tried reaching out back in September, and I was hung up on by one of my siblings. Okay, I only have one sibling. So, I don't know if I should call. And that's a different can of worms. Making my way home. I'm getting into a little bit of traffic right now in Burlington, Ontario. I haven't had traffic in like a week and a half. So, where was I going to go right now? I'm not sure where I'm going. Oh, I'm going home, but if you don't need to go out, don't go out. I was considering, I've been pretty surprised that my community has been as nice as they are. Chris, I miss you, man. I mean, we need to have another beer when all this clears up. Yeah, like, I think most people are of saner mindsets, and I'd love to say this would be over in a week, and it's not going to be. And I'd love to say this shouldn't be happening, but it is, and there's nothing. Any sort of rational thought's been thrown out the window weeks ago, and I think most people would agree. I watch guys like Thunderfoot, who's a scientist talking about the spread and how this shouldn't have happened. And if I don't know if you follow Paul Joseph Watson, who has been delisted from a lot of social media because he's mid right wing or near far right wing, talking about how in Italy, when the whole thing broke out, they supposedly had Hug a Chinese Day, and it turns out that the guy that they picked to hug had COVID-19, and well, he spread the illness. Chris, how's your business overall? Like, my business was up 184% 2 weeks ago, and it was up 94% last week. And I think we're on track for another big week, although we're slow yesterday and today. How are other retailers dealing? I'm telling all my guys, cup one of every item, and then refill on demand. Customer requests, sale items only. I'm stressed in that there's not a whole lot that I can do other than my job. It's 180% both ways. It's been absolutely crazy. My God, you got a big store. You know what, Chris? It'd be great if we could live stream, but you're not doing a YouTube channel anymore, are you? Like, I haven't seen anything in a while. Just to meet team, yeah. So here, I'm gonna let you guys take a look. I've started watching old IndyCar races. I watched the Cleveland Grand Prix, which was an amazing race. Thinking about watching on the Indy 500, maybe 2017 when my wife and I were there and we saw Takuma Sato win, and our seats were right across from the pits, which was really cool to watch. What are you doing to take your mind off of everything? Because the news is only COVID-19 and, Orange Man bad. Oh, crap. Mapleview Mall is empty. It's a freaking ghost town. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's normally a hopping shopping mall. Do you guys like these live streams? I'm doing it as much to just, let everyone know that the systems are still in place and everything is still functioning. And also, I don't know, maybe to create a diary of what's going on right now. Traffic is not too heavy, like for 3:30, 3:42 in the afternoon. I know it's pretty boring looking at this ugly mug. Today was the first time I shaved in like 4 days. I was hoping to take my sons to Lake Eugenia, which is 2.5 hours away. Fairly unknown, because you're probably going to go, what's Lake Eugenia? My parents took me there, I think we went 5 or 6 times when I was a kid. And, my parents did the best they could. Their son ended up okay. He's a good dad. Maybe it's the uncertainty. Like, they're talking about the economic collapse, but and the federal government in Canada is talking about putting would it be a seizure of mortgage payments or holding mortgage payments, which would result in a seizure of closure of rent until further notice? I'm not 100% sure how this is all going to pan out. Nobody is. Good talking to you, Chris. We got to do this again. So if you're just tuning in, I'm talking about COVID-19 and its effect on retail. We got product in our counters, but every time there's an announcement, everyone goes crazy. Everyone panics. We live in a society where we got to choose our words. I'm about 10 minutes from home. I'm on the Burlington Skyway, crossing Hamilton Harbor. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Steel mills are be running. I still haven't heard back from the Ministry of Transportation about my motorcycle license because I've got to take that M-exit test. The gas station's closed down. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's 33 kilometers each way. I guess I can sleep in the van a couple nights a week, but other than that, the YMCA's are closed until further notice, so the kids won't have swimming lessons or taekwondo or anything of the sort. I thought Brandon's birthday is April 4th, and we were planning a birthday party, like, a kid's birthday party, and, well, we can't do that now because this is all going on. We can have a party afterwards when the dust settles. During 2008, when the 2008 economic crisis occurred, I started studying the Depression because I figured that's what was going to happen. And it turns out that prior to the Depression, prior to the centralized banks, would be ebbs and flows with the economy. They would overproduce and then they would just sell it off and they would lay people off. It was just the way it was. And then 12 to 14 years before the Depression, there was a real huge economic collapse, and government stepped in with programs. And, this was just after World War II, World War I, I guess. And then 12 to 14 years later, there was an economic collapse and the Great Depression occurred. And some people say that when the New Deal was written, that it actually extended it unnecessarily. I wasn't there, so I don't know. But it's, I need everyone to understand that everything is still in place, that the networks are still connected, that the food is still getting to the stores, and that we're nowhere near a point where you'll do without. I mean, you have enough toilet paper to last 3 years after all. Who else is watching? So this has been the longest video I've ever done. This is also my entire trip home. I'm going to end this now. Wash your damn hands. I wish you well. I would suggest that you all watch doctors on YouTube, medical professionals, and as I always say, I recommend Chubby Emu and Midlife Crisis. They seem to be very reliable sources. Please like, share, subscribe. You know the routine. And yes, I'm going to show my videos even in this crisis. I love you all. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.